Doing the right projects, differentiated die. Now, I love this portion in Paid to Think because what it does is it opens your eyes to the realities of decisions that are being made. And in order for someone to be able to select the right projects that we've talked about, they need to have a fundamental understanding of what would you change? How could you change your vision to make the invisible visible as to what is positive and negative in terms of the decisions you're making? And I like to travel back to about 30 years ago. A guy by the name of Terry Hill came up with a manufacturing approach to help people who are deciding on how to create manufacturing facilities or to improve them, a tool called the Order Winners, Order Qualifiers. Now, an order qualifier is simply this. It's the tool, the methodology, the approach that allows you to compete. And I want you to think about that in your business right now, your organization. What allows you to compete for grants or for personnel or for the ability to service a customer? What are the things that allow you to be there? So for example, let's say you had a hotel. You would need a bed, and you'd need probably a customer service counter, a way to take cash. You'd need to have running water and a toilet. I mean, there's a few fundamental pieces that allow you to compete. Depending on the level you're at, order qualifiers change. If we were to say stay at a Shangri-La or Peninsula Hotel or a top-tier hotel, the order qualifiers are different than the qualifiers if we were in a one-star hotel or a campground. So that distinction is one that you need to be placing on your, or thinking about, is what are our order qualifiers? What's the line that we have to compete? Now let's jump to order winners. Order winners are those things that make all the difference in the world. They could be patents, they could be composites, they could be awards that you've won, they could be design, they could be a certain employee that you might have gained, they might be a location that you've secured. The list goes on and on and on, but they're not just having them. They're the reason that the customer or member or organization wants to do business with you. And let's expand that. It's also the reason that employees come to work for you. It's also the reason that vendors come and want to contribute or be a part of your building. So what if you can look at your business and say, what are those order winners that would make that difference? Now, Sherwin-Williams, or a paint company, was looking to move into a certain location, and they had two options on the table. The winner was the city that came in and offered $2.5 million in US dollars in benefits, plus a $3 million option that they were able to exercise in terms of employee recruitment and everything that goes along with it. And that won them the deal. Now, I'm not a big proponent of always saying that it is price-driven. It was an example. Sometimes it's not price-driven. Sometimes, for example, you're looking at two locations to go on holiday, on vacation, and one of them has the ocean front and the other one does not. That could be the reason you chose that one. And it was an order winner for that customer. So before I go to the next phase, I want you to think about those two, and we're going to come back and we're going to talk about regression from order qualifiers, or order winners to order qualifiers.